It was very sudden. We were on a family trip to Yosemite, and it was him and me and our 2 boys, and he stayed behind to rest in the car while I took the boys to play in the snow. And when we came back to the car, he was passed out. But later, we learned that he had died of a brain aneurysm rupture. Somebody so important to me was just taken. I thought, I've done everything you asked me, God. Then why should I suffer like this? Like, I had it so set in my head that this is what faith looks like. But God showed me something different. Grief can be a really lonely thing. I remember that the night after doing a Google search of how do you tell your children that their dad died. And I remember going to church and thinking, I don't even want to step inside the building. I remember Amanda just sitting with me outside for the whole service, just to sit by me while I cried, just sobbing and telling them, like, I can't pray. I just can't. And so they just prayed for me, and I just listened. After Duta passed away, I could see that God was showing me something different about the kingdom, and I had so much more respect for single moms and for single parents. Yeah, I was really blessed to be part of a team of single parents from around the Bay Area, and we all had the same mission together to go out and create a community of single parents within the church and build that up. It was crazy because I remember thinking, wow, God, I did not think this was how my faith was going to be built. I thought my faith was going to be built by you answering these prayers, but just seeing how he worked, that he gave me a new purpose and he opened my eyes to something new. I guess the only way I've been able to trust God is looking at the scriptures and looking at what God said to me and trusting that what he said is still true and he will catch me. Even if I feel like I'm still falling, when I'm open, God will bless it. And when I express the truth, God will help me in some type of way. For as long as I've known my mom, she has had no interest in God or religion. So I know that my parents noticed the level of support that I got. I remember going out for early morning prayers and just feeling really hopeless and praying for my family and just feeling the pain in our household and thinking, man, there's nothing I can do. God, you've got to help us. And so I'm sitting in my room just feeling very hopeless and helpless. And in walks my mom and she's like, so what is this faith thing about? She was trying all these things, but I think the one thing that's been missing in my mom's life this whole time was God. My mom, she really took on reading the Bible seriously. She got her faith from the scriptures because my mom had gone from not believing in God, not believing in the Bible, not believing in Jesus, to little by little believing. When I look at my mom's journey towards having faith, I really view it as a journey of healing. That even though from the outside, she kept saying, no, God already planned for things to work out. God already knew that if I plant the seed, he will grow it. Psalm 126, 3-6. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are filled with joy. Restore our fortunes, Lord, like streams in the Negev. Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. Those who go out weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with them. I'm not just crying. When I cry with God, there's a planting of seeds, and God will do something with it. I remember going out to pray and thinking about all the dreams that I had, and I thought, God, how will these dreams come true if Duta's not here? Because they're so attached to him. One of the dreams was just that our family, that we would be unified, and that that my family would have faith together. I know that my mom becoming a disciple, that our family can be close to each other, and we can be unified, and we can have faith together. And I remember in that prayer, God letting me know that at the heart of my dreams, that because of Him, that the dreams were still possible. It's just that they were going to look so different. When I started to go on dates as a single mom, I met Dario. I was still in the thick of a lot of healing, and I don't have to wait to be fully healed to love another person again. And it does require a huge amount of faith that even though you thought you lost it all, you can try again, and God can do things. We get to have a home where we still love Rita, and we also get Dario. Before, I did have this clear image in my mind of what a bright future looked like to me. When these certain prayers would be answered a certain way and my life would look a certain way, then everything is bright. Then God has shown me blessings. And that's not it. It's not about things going a certain way. I think that brighter days is that I can be in a certain place with God where I fully believe Him and I fully trust Him. I know, God, you're gonna stick this out with me, and I'm gonna stick it out with you.